Alright, so recently, in the past week, I was in like a little slump, right? little is excessive actually. It was a pretty big slump. Went from a 7-3, like game or two off of Immortal, to fighting for my life in plat. Or not plat, like diamond. Like diamond 3. And I was not playing good, right? Like not playing good at all. Let's get my stats pulled up here. So like this is today. Overall I had like what, one bad game? Two bad games? Two bad games and some okay games with great games just like overall throughout the day. This was yesterday. I played at like midnight. But like overall, my stats are just okay here and all these. You can stop and look at them. I don't really care. This is back whenever I was still slumping. But if we scroll down far enough, you'll see like, I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. I used to like this. So back whenever I was in the Senate 3, this was pre-slump. I would just like, boom, like I'd be on one. I'd be playing good, right? And then, like, you scroll up to now, you see the rank casually decrease every time. Like, I just wasn't playing good. So, I was in a crazy slump. And the way that I got out of it, like, I'm only a couple days of playing back to regular, like back to normal gameplay again. I would, I don't stop playing the game because I really do enjoy this game. This game is a lot of fun, and not playing this game, it's just like boring. Like I go play something else, and it's like it's not as fun, not as competitive, or I'm not good at it. It makes me feel bad. So what I did to get out of this was literally, like, I just, like, I'd play less, right? Because playing the same amount, like, I played like 15, 16 games a day. And, that's good. I was on the grind. Got a little burnt out, I think. I think that's the cause of the slump. So that's not good. But, I'm still going to be going back to playing 15 games a day. I just got to be less harsh on myself. So when you're really harsh on yourself, especially if you're playing that many games a day, you're going to notice your mistakes a lot, and you're not going to be like, oh man, like that was a really good play that I made. Let's take that one down, or like nut that one down or something. Like you just don't do that. And so it's really easy to, especially like whenever you're, like me, and trying to just like learn the game, get better. I say learn the game, but I'm a Senate 3. Was a Senate 3. And it's like, I don't know. Whenever you're trying to get better, it's great to like, look at your mistakes and stuff. But you also need to make sure that you're looking at like the things that you do right. Because not everyone is, always wrong, always playing bad. Like, see, even like the smaller lineup, it's just not letting. But not everyone's perfect. Even the pros get into slumps, and so you just want to be making sure that you're taking your mental, keeping your mental good. Because I destroyed my mental in my slump. Like I would lose pistol round, and I'd be like, all right, it's GG's, guys. Like, just want to go next. Or even winning pistol sometimes. Like I would die, and I'd be like, oh okay, like just go next. Like I'm not hitting shots. And like that's bad. That's really bad. So you can take. I took a day off, which most people would take a little longer. Most I would do if you're still trying to get good, probably like a week. Honestly, I think a week would make sense. take a week off, play their games, go outside, get some sunlight, eat some food, go, I don't know, make some friends. But you want to make sure that you're doing the basic things that you need to do as like a human. Because this game, well, it might not be important to you, but I find this game very important to me in ranking up. So if that is important to you, not necessarily ranking up, but getting better. And if that is important to you, you need to make sure that you're sleeping, drinking water, eating. And I know it's always like, eat healthy, but you don't necessarily have to eat healthy. Eat what makes you happy. You know what I mean? Like, if it's like, I can eat these vegetables, but I won't be happy, or I can go get a Big Mac. Like, just go get yourself a Big Mac. Watch some One Piece or something, and then just enjoy your time. You want to make sure that, what is this? While you're in Valorant, you're enjoying your time, and while you're not in Valorant, you're also enjoying your time. That was a mistake that I made. I wasn't enjoying anything outside of Valorant for a while. So, yeah, just want to make sure that you're straight. If you're noticing like, I'm slumping, like, I'm not playing good, and if you can catch it early, try to think like, all right, what happened? These, like, let's say for 3 days, like 3 days straight, you're not playing good. You think about like, all right, what have I not been doing for the past 3 days that I did, or like, what have I been doing these 3 days that I've never been doing before, or like something like that. And it's not only in-game factors. Like if you hop on a new role, which I also did, I hopped on a new role to fill for a team. If you hop on a new role, like I hopped on Initiator, obviously you're just not gonna play good. From Duelist to Initiator, like it's kind of the same thing, running in second instead of first, and but it's a little different. It scares you a little. Well, it scared me because I knew like, all right, I need to stay alive for my team. My util is very important. As a Duelist, I just kind of, all right, go, walk, shoot. So you need to think about like what things have changed. If you're playing a new role, just know, all right, I'm playing a new role. Like I'll be back to my normal self in a little bit. I just gotta learn how this role works, and maybe this role's not for me. You can also, like, how do I phrase this even? I don't know. If you notice that you're slumping, like what I did, how I got myself out of the slump was I just recorded a couple games, and I noticed every game that I recorded, like I would play different, because I'm like, I'm gonna watch it back later. I'll fix my problems, or like fix my in-game mistakes. So I'm gonna watch this game. I'm gonna watch this game back, and I always played better. And that is what made me realize like, it's mental. Like it's just my mental that's messed up. I'm not confident peeking angles, or I'm not, maybe I missed, but it's just not my fault. Like I got, I don't know, unlucky or something. Like it happens. You wanna, if you can realize like, it's mental, then that's an easy fix. Like just try not to tilt, don't tilt Q. Try to stay positive. Look at guides for the role you're playing. Even if you already know this stuff, like I watch a lot of tips and tricks videos, and it's not even on like Valorant specific. Like I'll watch positioning videos for Overwatch, or like playing different games also might give you a new perspective on something. Like playing League taught me a lot about how important positioning is in Valorant. So that's something you can try. Watching different aspects of different games and trying to apply it to Valorant. And not everything's gonna work, I'm not gonna lie. I've had multiple games where I'm like, oh, let me implement like this strategy that I saw from an Overwatch video. And like it just doesn't work. Or it's like, oh, like let me implement this from, I don't know, a COD video. It's like, oh wow, that worked. So you just want to try to implement different aspects into your gameplay if you're not performing. And that's if it's mental. If you're like me and a little bit messed up in the head, I wake up, play this game, like shower, go to work, right? My days off, if I'm not like out with friends, I'm on Valorant. So you want to make sure that, you know, if you're not sleeping enough, you're getting enough sleep, because even if you don't feel tired, like it does affect you. Like I would even placebo myself into thinking like, oh no, I'm straight. Like my reaction time test is only 10 milliseconds off, or like, you know, just like I'm reacting faster than I normally do. But like it's also your decision making. You can't like test your decision making. If it's physical, you know, just make sure that you're sleeping, eating, drinking water. Drinking water is a big one. If it's neither of them, you really can't figure it out, then it's probably like a habit that you made. Like you made a bad habit and you just don't know you don't know the habit. The best way to deal with that is, like I said earlier, you can rewatch your gameplay. If you still can't find it in that, you know, have a buddy watch it. If that doesn't work, then I would suggest taking a break, because taking a breaks are great for like bad habits. Not a long break. Long breaks are stupid and boring and lame. Just like a day. And then if you care about ranking up and not like getting better, then if you make like bad habits and you take a break, after every 2 losses, just like go take a shower, watch some YouTube, and then you can come back. And you should do that for like, I don't know, an hour. You know, an hour of not playing the game, and you should be set. That's really, I don't know, that's really all I have to say about this topic. I was in a slump, I'm no longer in a slump. I'm happy to, you know, be where I'm at.
That's as far as she goes.
As Gecko said, it's as far as she goes. So yeah.